Start. Might see if some more people join. 17 people interest.
Hey, Astro. Thank you for everything you do, man.
My pleasure, man. Oh, damn. Alright, I don't know if Kenny will announce. Might just send him a DM. Alright, I give another like 5 minutes. I'll start it. Anyway, it's recording. It's recorded, so if people want to see it after, they will. Let's see. Alright, some more joining. Yeah, so at 8:05 I'll start to go over the market, Bitcoin, Ethereum. For the stock guys around, I go over SPI2, and we'll try to explain a bit what I do with the UST dominance and the VVOL 24-hour chart. I normally watch this every Sunday just to have an idea of the market that's coming for the week. So, yeah. Alright, 2 more minutes and I'm starting.
Huh? You're in California? Oh. Oh.
Alright. Gonna go grab some water. I'm coming back. Alright, so let's start this. So like I said, I will start to go over the market in general, nothing like indeed, just to have a good idea of where the market might go this week. So alright, let's start. I'll give the big area of interest I have for Bitcoin right now. So like we can see, we have kind of a big resistance right now. This one here, like this. So this is really our top resistance for this past PA we have we have right there, which was just before it's in August, yeah, right. So we currently testing this resistance multiple time. We just have a big pump in the resistance, first time since August. So every time we got some wicks even there. If I go back to this one, yeah, so the first time we close above it, and right now what I'm looking for is to flip this this resistance here to get something like this, or like a long in Zeno, can you please mute he quit, perfect. So yeah, I'm looking for this to hold, so we can maybe have a move up over this resistance. I have some bit of consolidation here just to flip this resistance and turn it into support. That will show some strain and maybe have a run to this other resistance we have right here. Just grab this, maybe it's more. This. Okay, I'll just mute. Like it's perfect. So yeah, this resistance right here that we are having, this is other local resistance. So for now, like I said, I'm looking to, we can see Bitcoin's currently like trying to flip this resistance since we close above. If we have to reject this area, what I'm looking for is a move back to our previous support, which was right there. This area we have here, so 20, 28 and 29, even 21,000. So honestly, right now, for me to keep a bit of hope for the market, I don't want to see Bitcoin fall down again under this support. It was a really strong support we have since a while, back from where this, nope, back from July. We have respected this support every time. We lost it here and we came back super strong above it. So I really don't want to see Bitcoin coming down to, it can be coming down to this support, but I don't want Bitcoin to lose this support anytime soon. So the two scenario I'm looking right now is to see if Bitcoin can turn this into support. I just want to repair support here and have a move up like this, maybe a quick long swing along here if we can flip and hold this area. So yeah, this is the bullish scenario I can see right now. Maybe we can have more bearish scenario, something a rejection here, coming back to this support, have some consolidation again, and got another move up. So something along maybe around this area, like this, stop under the last support here, and maybe target the top here. So if we lose this area again, which means we're coming back down to our low, all our low liquidity right here, I really think we might see Bitcoin go grab the last liquidity that we didn't take on this last drop. So everything under this area right here. So this is, if we lose the support again, this is where I'm looking to see Bitcoin going, because it did come to this support, grab some liquidity we have here, but we still have all this here, the wick we had on the first big drop in June. This need to be grabbed. I think we will see some liquidity, but for now, Bitcoin really looking bullish for me, trying to break resistance again. So like I said, maybe long here, a long if we break down here. But if we came back up, you could really be looking for a short. I'll just remove this. A short to okay, can you just write it? Perfect. You can come down to this short and maybe target the support again, because I really think if we get up to this area right here, this resistance we have, I don't think we would break it the first time. Maybe best case scenario, we are coming back down to this resistance, complete the flip to a support. If we can bounce off this area, I really think we might go again, see the higher, and maybe even go back to this area we have right here, which is 27,000 or even 28. This is really where I think we might go if we come here, come back down, retest this resistance, flip it to support. I'm pretty sure we'll have some higher move than we had here. But yeah, I really think this area is good for short. But like I said before, we really need to flip this resistance. We've been struggling all weekend, but we know that trading the weekend we have a low volume and a lot of fake outs, so we don't have enough volume to break this. Tomorrow with New York Open at 9:30, we might see the move up or the rejection, but until then I don't really think we might see any big move on the market. Yeah, so this is really my area of interest right now. This big support we have here, if we lose this, I'll look to maybe go long on the low support we have there. But for now, until we stay above this, I can see us go to this resistance, maybe rejection, came back here to test this resistance again. If we reject here, I really hope we can hold this for the long to the top right there. So we're kind of the mid-range. We are not, if I go on the daily right here, remove this and take my fib tool, the range, we're pretty much at the mid-range of all our price action we had since June. So this is why I'm not really interested to go long or short exactly here. Maybe for this the support like I told, and short the resistance we have a bit higher. But for now, this is what I'm looking for. Really, if I come back to the 2-hour, the 20, let's say 2700, and the other is support there, 21, and this resistance we have at the top right here, which is 23,500 and 23,400. So yeah, this is really where I'm looking for my big area of interest for now, for BTC. If we broke this resistance, or even if we don't broke it, pretty sure we come back down, have a good test there, and go another leg up. And the reason why I think we might see some move up in the crypto market is for this week we did have a pretty big pump of on SPI, ES, whatever the ticker you want. But let's say we just take the ES right here, go on the 4-hour. We had have a major breakout of this resistance, downtrend resistance we had. On the 2-hour, we can see that we did a bullish retest with this candle, and now going up, but not really sure if we will go up right now. We might get back to 4026 just for another bullish retest of this previous resistance, with a stop maybe under the downtrend resistance, and target maybe this this resistance we have right here. So that's the reason why I think we might see some some nice move up in the coming week. So pretty much a green week. We all know with the current market situation, we can maybe just drop down again. Always in this type of market, trying to have some tight stop loss just in case. Even if I can show you some bullish thing happening right now. Another thing I love to use before I go over that, I'll go over Ethereum just to show some area. Oh damn, we're having a really nice bounce there. Alright, so for Ethereum right now, what I was looking for was a break of this resistance we have there, which we did. We even have, like with the drop we had today, a perfect retest of this resistance. And if you take the retest of this resistance, we will have a 2.33% on leverage move, so pretty nice play on a future. So yeah, for now we are holding pretty strong this area. My target for now on Ethereum, we have this resistance area there, which is where we reject 2 times. This area here. So we did a rejection here, come back down, flip this to a support. If the market continue to go up, we might go see the next resistance, which is around there, getting all the wicks, which is where I did not really monitor the market today. I never really monitor the market on the weekend, so I don't really take much play, but this will have been a really good play to take on the long, maybe target the next resistance here, since we already test this one 2 times and bounce really hard of this one. So for now, this will be a good long, but we kind of missed it. Where you can short, you could try to short again on this of this resistance. Be sure to have your stop just above the resistance in case we just explode to next one. Be a short like this, and sure, I will try probably to short, maybe made a call on this one, just try to short this resistance there, and maybe have a move down to flip this one into a support again. And from this point, if we lose the support, the area that we'll be looking for Ethereum is the support there, which is a pretty strong support we had in the past. Just drop it like this, perfect. So you see, every time we come back to this area, we bounce a bit lower again, bounce a bit lower, bounce lower, we bounce hard. This is where we have a major break. We turn it into resistance, and when we come back higher again, we turn it into support. So if we lose this area, this is where I might be looking to go long on Ethereum. So not this one. So this will be something like this, with a target of maybe this resistance again. So yeah, for now this will be my area of interest for Ethereum on high time frame. So y'all know that I mainly trade on high time frame, rarely going under the 2-hour chart. So, but you can see I have some pretty can spot some really nice plays to short and long on the high time frame. You can even play this as a scalp. Yeah, I love to do swing trade, but even if I get maybe a quick bounce looking for long here, I can get a quick bounce of maybe 2% like this in a matter of what an hour or two. I will go and take this one, because in this market it's really hard to trade, so taking profit will never hurt you. Maybe even if it's even a 10-15% profit on a trade, it's better than loss. So don't hesitate to take profit. If you see some profit and you're happy with it, take profit. If it's even you take profit and the trade goes up after, or if it's a short goes down, it doesn't matter. You have profit. It's way better than a loss. So you just go on the next trade and go from that point. So yeah. So 17,000 for this area, maybe 16,000 right here, 18, maybe 19 to go to the top resistance right there. So yeah, this is really what I'm looking for Ethereum right now. Not really interested to trade between this zone. If you're a lower trader, you use lower time frame to trade, you sure might have some other area, but this is how I'm looking. And when I'm looking every Sunday night for where I see the market going, I always love to do it on high time frame, so you have some major area and have a better visual of the market in general than on a lower time frame. So yeah, this is why I'm doing this every time on the high time frame. So yeah, we did go over the ES, even the SPY, same thing. We got a broke off this here, bullish retest. Now we did go up, came back down. We'll see tomorrow with the New York opening where we are going, if we go continue to have a pump, or maybe go fill this little gap we have there. This is something that might happen before going up to this resistance right there. So this is maybe what I can see. If we lose this resistance, this support area that was also a resistance in the past, I think we will go see again the low, which is this support there. Pretty much what I see for the stock right now. Hold this area, or if we don't hold this, we're sure going to back to this area. And from that point, it's hard to know if we will hold or just came back down again to the really low we had on the SPY. So yeah, this is what I have for stock. If we go over two indicator, I love to look at on the weekend just to have an overall idea of the market. This is the USDT dominance of the market, which represent where how much people are in USDT are like buying coin. The lower you have like this here, this the majority of people are currently holding coin and do not have a lot of money in USDT. And now that we are in a bear market, what people do, they are waiting with USDT, selling their coin and everything like this, so it make the USDT dominance go up. But another thing that I'm really bullish on right now is you can see that we had this major head and shoulder that formed on USDT dominance. So what I'm looking for right now is to this to complete and a broke off this really big support. So yeah, we did hit this resistance right here, where we start pumping on Bitcoin. So this work inversely with the Bitcoin. If we go down, Bitcoin go up, and vice versa. So yeah, it's right now what I'm looking for is to kind of move down to this area again, which will pump the market because people will continue to buy coin, and mainly Bitcoin, because right now people know we are in the bear market and Bitcoin is the safest coin to invest in right now. So yeah, I'm waiting to see the reaction we'll have at this 5.71 support. The target of this and the head and shoulder will be something around this low support of this expanding wedge we had since 2019. So if this play out, this could bring us a bull market, but I still think that we do not have any bull market or new all-time highs, not before Q3 to Q4 2023 or start of 2024. So we might have some bull rally, a small bull market inside the bear market we have. If I come back down to this area we had here, we were in the bear market in 2018, and we have this small rally from the bottom. Bitcoin did 300% right there. So this could be something that currently happened. We did hold the low pretty much good, and we have a massive pump from this low. So we could have some rally to maybe this area at 440, 45, and have another drop down to the low right here, like we did exactly here. This is the COVID crash we had. So we have this run and drop down pretty much to not the low, but where the market was holding before. So I'm not saying this is happening, but this could happening normally, because in any bear market we had in the past, we did have a small bear market rally like this. So it could happen, maybe not, but I see a lot of things like this: the USDT dominance forming a big head and shoulder, the DXY currently breaking major resistance we had, which this resistance is coming from 2002 right there. So in my opinion, if we reject there and flip this into resistance now, pretty sure the XY will drop down, which means market might have a big relief pump, and this go with the USDT, the break we have right now on the SPY, the big engulfing bullish engulfing candle we have here on the weekly, and on BTC. I did share this, I think, in chat, but right now we have what we call an inverse bullish reversal candle on the weekly, which is an inverse armor but bullish, which normally form a bottom of the trend. And we have this, and we have kind of a confirmation of bullish bias after this reversal candle with this massive green candle. We also have this double bottom that formed on Bitcoin on the weekly. So this is why for now I really think we might see some nice relief pump. I see a lot of things going good to point for a little right. Not saying we will go straight to 30, 40, maybe just a little run to 28,000, just to test this area we have there, this here, maybe just to test this, but that's still a pretty good run from the bottom. So yeah, that's pretty what I see for Bitcoin right now. So you can see that I'm a bit bullish right now on Bitcoin. Still really cautious when trading, because we all know bear market are a really choppy market. Even if you have some pump, we get some fake out everywhere. So just be really cautious. Tight stop loss, just to be sure to not lose too much capital. And something I learned in the last bear market, not that I learned, but I learned from some trader. You not need to always be in a position. Never. If you feel force any trade, it's not a good idea, because in a bear market it's choppy, and you will always have some good opportunity every day, every week to make money. So don't force any trade. Just go with the flow. If you see good setup, try it. I have a tight stop loss, just to not lose too much capital. And the fact that not being in a position all the time is also a win, because if you don't lose any capital, it's a win. It's a big win. Yes, getting some gain on the trade it's even more fun, even more good, but not losing any capital is really good too. So just remember this, because you'll see if you force any trade and trying to go to be always be in a trade, it will come back to you at some point. Yes, I did want to show you this right now. If I go on the daily and go from this top we had at 48,000 and came back to this support, to this wick there, we do have a break of this resistance we had that we tested there, come up close there, and we break this. It's the first time since no, I don't want. The first time since March 22 that we broke this resistance, which another reason why I think we might see again the 40,000 in the coming weeks. But this could take multiple weeks to play, so don't hope that Bitcoin will just pump like 200% to this area. It will not, probably not. So just, I think we will have a bear market rally in the coming week, months. But this is just what I see on the market right now, because we did not have break this major one. If we came there like this, we're still a bit we have some still space to cover to break this major resistance. Let me just remove this one. But the moment we will break this resistance, this will even like more confirm for me that we might have some more pump. But the other scenario of this is we get another rejection, because we had some, every time we hit this resistance, we have some major dump. So this could be another place that we reject super hard and maybe came back down to test this low support we had from November 2020, this area right there. So this no, we test this one, it's not this one, it's this one, the last the top of the last bear market rally we had, which is around 13,000. So if we have another big rejection there, which, like I said, if we reject there, this trend line, and we came back and lose the support again, this one I showed earlier, and we lose this one again, I'm pretty sure we'll have to grab all this liquidity we have down there. I'm pretty sure if we lose this, we're going straight down to 13,000 per Bitcoin. But for now, pretty much bullish on Bitcoin. Just want to see the reaction we'll have on this daily resistance for now. So yeah, I did go over this, that we came back. Oh yeah, this chart, the Bvol 24 chart. Sorry, I just read a text I had. Yeah, this coin I have there. This chart is really just a volatility indicator. So when we reach this area right here, which is the 1.8 and the 1.25, yeah, 1.25, you can see that we have the chart has some major pump. What this means is it's really simple. Every time we came back to this area and we came back down, it means that the volatility in the market is dying, if you want to see this like that. And every time we came back to this area, we have some major pump every time, which means the volatility in the market is coming back. So what this means is it's not telling you which side the volatility will take. So it only means that we will have a big move in the market. It could be up, it could be down. It just means that we will have some volatility and some major move in the market. Let's just take this here, the 4, 6, and the 5 September, which is 4, 5, 6 September. We have a major drop and super big pump after. So we have some big volatility here. If you take this, we have this here, we can back down, and we have another pump which is this pump we have right here. So yeah, it's not telling you which side is go, but it kind to help you understand that the market might have a big move in the coming days, just because of this area we have on the Bvol 24. So it's really, you can't really take a trade based on that. It's just really an indicator. I'm looking at the on Sunday majority of the time to see if we're close to have some big move in the market for the weeks. So yeah, this two indicator, USDT dominance and the BVOL 24, is two things I look pretty much every time. But really on the Sunday before the week, I love to see it just to see the market in general, with every time looking at the SPI to see where we go, and always charting some area of interest I have for Bitcoin for the week. So I did show this. I think I pretty much done the go over what I wanted to show for Bitcoin, Ethereum, SPY. Talk about a bit of USDT dominance, BVOL 24, the DXY. So from that point, if anyone have like chart coin that they want to chart or thing like this, I can go over and show some area I can find interesting for long or short for the weeks that are coming. So if you have any chart, just tell me general chart, or I think we have a chat. Yeah, we have the chat for the stream.
Hey,
Could you do
Astro.
CRV?
CRV?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, perfect. Alright, so let's go start on the 4-hour chart. Just identify the big support we have right now, which is something around this here. We have this area right there. This chart is weird. We have the middle support maybe there. No, just a bit low. So this area there, which is pretty much the middle range of CRV. And we have this top resistance right there that we are currently losing. Like this. Like we see we had some major reduction here. This here we have this major pump, and now we're kind of losing this area. Let me see if I can find anything on the 2 hours. Yeah, we have this demand area right there, like this. And if I just draw a line like this to have a major good idea of the zone. So you can see this area right there have some confluence with resistance, support there, support, resistance. So for me, it have enough information in this area to tell me it have strength. This is pretty much a good area of interest of CRV, because every time we came in this area, we have some move like support or some big move like this. So that will probably be a good place to long if we're coming back down to this area. Maybe something like this, entry, DCA right there, stop loss, maybe under, yeah, that will be a large stop loss though. 3.80, yeah, that's a wide stop for me. So kind of maybe more going with only the supply area like this, and hope for a quick bounce on this area with maybe this as take profit. Just this this resistance maybe here, that's a bit too high. This here, and this one here as my take profit. That will be maybe a play that I will be interested in taking because of the supply, this 2 hour demand zone right there. For now, if I take this right there, CRV also lost its trend, so we have a pump there, but kind of reject, and continue to have another dump. But if we continue to have a dump right there, maybe to this level there. That will have formed this supply area right there. This is only if we have the move continue to go down to at least this area right there, like this. So if we have another big move down, we could maybe look for a short right there to this supply, this demand zone we have lower. But for now, this is what I see for CRV. I think this is the long area, and if you're looking for a short, that will maybe be the good place to short. Something like this. Like when we broke down there, we retested and broke down again. So that could be a good place to try shorting CRV. If it ever came back to this area, stop loss just above this wick. This is pretty much just liquidity grab we had there. So may just have my stop loss above this wick there and play to this area right there if we just pump back to this this resistance. And if we came back to this resistance right there, this means we will also form a head and shoulder pattern, which means if we reject and came back down, we probably see this trade failure right there. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have for CRV right now. You either long this demand zone or short this top resistance right there again. So we're pretty much in the middle range. Like this, yeah, we're pretty much in the middle range. So if we short this, we have lower there. If we lose this demand zone right there, we're pretty much going back to the support for sure. The support area right there. It's pretty much, if we lose this, where we are going, and if we lose this again, this is where we might go again. But I pretty much think if we go down, we might just stop there and go back down. If Bitcoin reject and come back to retest this 20,700 mark, pretty sure this will bring CRV down to this area, and maybe hope to have a bounce. This really big an area of interest of NVIDIA in CRV. Don't know if this pretty much good for you. You kind of have your long idea or your short idea on high time frame, like this. It will chart out a bit too much line like this. So yeah, this is pretty much what I will have for CRV. Could you just go?
Hey, Astro.
Yeah.
What do you think it's a good pair to look at the movement of the price, for like a beginner? Like what moves kind of slower and easier to read, like the levels? Because like, for example, CRV is super complicated. It's like all jaggedy. Like what, do you have a suggestion on that?
But I will say when you start trading, the best way to start and help yourself, it's to not trade this type of coin. We try to go with coin that have a more simple price action. Let's say more like up and down, always going through this type of coin. Because even me, let's say I have this CRV there. If I remove this, yes, I have my demand on there because this is my strategy. But if you ask me where I will go long or short just based on the price action we have there, it's hard to say because it's super choppy and it's getting manipulated super hard just because the volume is super low. So have fun to pump and dump this coin way more than a coin that have a bigger market cap. So honestly, this type of coin, when you start trading, I do not recommend trading them. It's way more difficult to understand the levels because you have some strong support, maybe like I shown there. But when it comes to the middle range like this, it's pretty hard to find some good trade based only on like price action. And when you try to find your strategy too, it comes super hard to trade this price action. So I don't have any like good trick that I can say that will help you trade better this type of price action, because it's super hard. Yeah, I try to stick with more the coin that have more strong support resistance, more of a bigger market cap. So the move are a bit more predictable than some coin like this that will move a bit on their own, because the market cap is a bit lower. So yes, I don't have any magic trick for this kind of PA. It's super hard, and the thing is we are in a bear market, so pretty much all coin right now have some weird choppy like this. ICP. This coin is still dying even if the market's still like trying to go up. All right. So yeah.
So you think like BTC and ETH are like the better ones to stick to?
Oh yeah. If you are starting trading, maybe Bitcoin, Ethereum, AVAX, Atom, Dot, Link are some of the major like coin that you could trade. If you want a good idea, you can just go on coin market cap like this coin market cap, and just
You can do that in TradingView,
for or to look for the market cap.
Yeah, I think so, in the screener maybe.
Oh yeah, you can do it, but I honestly I never use
No, me either. I never used it. I
no,
always go to
I
my
never
market
use
cap
this.
screen.
So yeah, I always spot market cap. And when you want to when you start trading, the best way to learn and have better idea of the market, try to go with like the first page you see there, maybe the top 25 coin. With since they have a higher market cap, they move more. They're less unpredictable than all this coin that have a less market cap. They move pretty much the same way. So try to stick with these type of coin. Like here we have Dogecoin or Shiba Inu. These coin have a big market cap, but I don't recommend trading them. They are hard to trade because some news sometime on Twitter, like Elon posting a Shiba Inu picture that can just pump the coin for absolutely no reason. So these two are pretty hard to trade and unpredictable. So yeah, I would recommend sticking with maybe the top 25, top 20 coin to start to have a better understanding of the price action, and just to even practice to place your level and everything, because these coins have more volume. So support and levels, supply and demand zone, everything related to the support and resistance are really more respected that some coin with low market cap. So like even this, yeah, where I am with the experience I have, I can find some good play even with this price action. But when you start, normally you want to find your top resistance, bottom resistance, support, like let's say on Bitcoin like this, and try to trade them, because they're way more respected than these coins. So you can have top resistance there, you can short, long, this support here you can long. If you go down, you have another like resistance there. You can see the price reject multiple time, support there. So yeah, I really recommend sticking with the bigger the market the coin that have bigger market cap, just to it's easy to identify your level really more than some coin that really move have some more move.
Thank you so much.
No problem. If CRV did complete it and shoulder will be measured and move me lower. Let me check this. All right, so maybe we'll have our neckline. this. Fucking man, yeah. All right, like this, and our move down will be more something like this. So yeah, the move will be lower, but I pretty much think you could think. Whoa, what the fuck was that? I really think you could still have a good bounce of this demand zone, just because it's a good support and resistance we had in the past. So yeah, the move down will be lower, but I'm pretty much expecting something, maybe price coming back down here, having a move down there, coming back to this area right there, and maybe going down to lower support. So even if you have the trade placed there on this demand zone, you could maybe catch let's say this, maybe the support, this resistance we have there. It's a 3.4 3.5% move, which on 20x is like 60%, 65% move. So that's pretty much a good trade on future if you can catch this little bounce before the move down. And in this market right now, yeah, I don't really stick normally to my plan of taking profit, just because when I see like 40% or 50% on a trade, I'm like, I can't let this go. I need to take profit. I need to like get out of this trade with the profit I have. So in this market, don't try to be too greedy. If you can just catch like I show a 3 or 4%, even 2 to 4% move on leverage. In future, this is a pretty good trade you got in this bear market. It's really hard to catch some really big move. Like when we are in a bear market or like a really big uptrend like this, you can just try to catch the bounce to the support again. The same thing, you let the trade go, next support, trade go, next support. But right now we don't have this type of market, so you need to really stick to trying to catch the small move, and even the 20 to 40% profit, you need to take them. You need to take every profit you can take from market in this bear market, because it's really hard to trade. I've been trading for like 2 years now, and this price action have been the most difficult I've been trading in. Even this one we have right there last summer, it was hard to trade, but pretty much getting respected on support and resistance every time, and we just come pump back from this. But now it's just like sideways trading, pump and dump everywhere, not much move. It's really hard to trade. So when you have some little profit, take it. So yeah, like I said, the CRV and then move will be lower, but pretty sure you could catch a little bounce of this demand we had. Does anyone have other coin you want me to look at?
Okay, Solana.
Yeah, sure. Let me just spot the chart. All right. Oh yeah, I did see. Before I go to continue over this, I just show what I've seen on this chart recently today. We currently have this cup and shoulder. Damn, this cup and handle forming, and if we came back down to this support right there to complete the handle, which will be a retest of this resistance there plus the support we had there, with pretty much tight stop loss like this, maybe be a two. Let's see. Maybe something like this, and you could have maybe the move. If we just take this and look for the move, the potential move. This I have a target of 41.5, which is this resistance we have right there. Straight in the resistance we have, so this could be a pretty good trade if we came back to this area, but that will be even if we don't have this cup and handle forming. This is pretty much an area where I will be interested in getting in a long trade. Even we already tested, but this may be where I will try to go long on Solana. Right there, well, maybe I take profit of this stop resistance there. If we have to lose this support there, the next area I will want to long. I just want to remove, perfect. The next area I want to long, it's maybe, if I take a look, yeah, maybe more, I have to go, thank you so much. Hey, my pleasure, Kenny. Happy to be here to help everyone to be ready for the week. Alright, let's continue over Solana. Perfect. So we did have a demand zone right there, but it already got filled right there. So I will not be trading this one. Maybe more this area we have here, which if I go on the 4 hour, kind of a little demand area we have that match the previous resistance we had, like this. So that would pretty much be a flip of this resistance to a support if we came back down there and take a small long like this. Stop loss just under the zone. Oh, under the zone right there. So yeah, that would pretty much be a good flip of the old resistance we had. We did like this, we did a flip when we have the major dump, come back down, did a little flip there. But we need to see if we came back down, we hold this area. So that's pretty much where, maybe even with this week, came back a little bit lower, like this. So that would pretty much where I would prefer to long Solana if we break the support we have right there. If we break this, this is where I want to long Solana. And right now for the short, this will maybe be the resistance I will want to short. Try to short, but pretty sure if we came there, we might have a little rejection. And let's say we go a little rejection there to this area there. So we have the short there, but the other short I will want to take is this one higher, like this. This will be maybe the short I will want to take on Solana if we get to the target of this cup and handle that is currently forming. If we broke this, the target is exactly this resistance, so this is where I will want to short. Even I could take this candle right here, right there, as an order block because it's the last up candle before a break of market structure, which is this here. We have the last up candle before a major down, so this is maybe more the area that will be good for short. So the entry will be a bit lower, like this, stop above this one, maybe even there. Yeah, so this will maybe more be where I will enter short if we get it with a stop loss above like this. This will be where I want to short if we break this first resistance we have there. So yeah, really where I want to long is this flip of resistance right there, which a bit of a demand area right there. So this is where I want, if we break, like I said, if we break support, we came back down, this is where I will be looking to go long on Solana. And if we lose this, in my opinion, it's pretty sure we're coming back down to the slow support again, which is 30.34. And after that, we will need to see where the market go, because if we came back down again in the slow support, this is a crucial support for Solana, which is like the big support we have since since June. So yeah, we need to stay above the support If not, with that going back to 25, 26, even maybe lower if Bitcoin start to dump like that. We test the low of last summer, which is 2022. But for now, this is where 32.7 and the short at 37 or 40.5 around this area. This will be the place I will be interested in going long or short. So.
Also, like, would you take this trade, like the Solana trade? Would you take this one, for example? Or
For
what trades would you take? Like, I just want to see what trades would you take? Like, let's say tomorrow you're charting,
yeah,
and yeah.
perfect. So yeah, this trade I have in the mid range. This is maybe more of a scalp. I will try maybe a day trade day, a day trade trade only because it's mid range. So it's like a do or die. If we don't bounce there, we might have a little bounce. Came back to this resistance again, and came back lower. So this one would probably keep it on my chart. On my I'll just put it on my chart. Remove these one. All right, so yeah, this one here is probably one I will take for a little scalp like this to maybe look for. Let me just remove this. I'll start again. Perfect. This will be maybe my entry top of this diamond zone right there. Just draw my zone like this. Perfect. So yeah, I would I'm like 80. I will say no. I will take this small trade for maybe a 2 RR. Yeah, it will be a retest of this support there, which is pretty where I will look for take profit. This will be my DCA, my stop loss under the low of this one, with the target of this resistance there, which is this is the 100% play on 20x. So I would probably take like 50% of my trade around this resistance right there. This one here we have. This is probably where I will take a major part of my trade out, put my stop loss to break even, and trying to ride this trade to this resistance right there. And for, let's say, more of a swing play, I will probably wait to for the low support we have right there. So I would probably take this, which is where the price bounced the most. Stop loss under the low right there, with a target of maybe this support again, just because it's pretty much where we have a high chance of the price bouncing back. So yeah, this will be more of my swing trade, and this more of my scalp. I will take like an intraday trade. This is a 5% move, but like I said, maybe 2% move. I will already have take 50 to 75% of my trade out, and just let the ride rest. Let the rest ride to my take profit or my stop loss to break even. So this will be like the trade I will take. Only the reason why I will take this as more of an intraday trade and scalp play, it's only because it's middle range, which for me is not worth for a swing trade. You will when you coming back to this middle range right there, you want to catch some short move, just because it can go back to this resistance pretty quick and just drop down, or it's more risky than just waiting for the low high time frame support, or trying to short the high time frame resistance like this one, like this. So yeah, this is the trade I will take. I really think I will set up my limit after the stream for this one and make a call on this. Pretty sure I will do this because I like the setup. So yeah, it's really based only because I have diamond zones and the resistance we have there, and I think we can catch a small move to the upside there to reject this this support, and maybe just continue to have some consolidation right there.
Yeah, also, I just wanted to ask, how many like setups do you do? And because let's say tomorrow or Monday,
Yep.
you do like 10 setups maybe, and you set up limits. Like, I just want to see like how many setups do you
Okay,
do?
yeah. It's I will not. I maybe when I started the day, open my computer in the morning and look at the chart. I will maybe place two three limits play at the same time. I don't want to have too much limit open and they all fill, and when they fill, I have too much money in some trade. I really hate to have more than two or three trade open at the same time. So this also go for my limits that are waiting to get filled, because I don't want to have too much play fill or need to cancel some limit at the last minute just because all the other are fill. So normally every day I will try to open my chart if I can. Someday I can find some good play, like this is some really good play I will take, but sometime I open my chart the morning and I'm like, I find absolutely nothing. So someday I will just don't take any play, but pretty much every day I place a 2 3 limit play, or like for little scalp like this, and when it get filled, get play, I take my profit, open some other chart, and when I have this chart section and play, I always have 6 to 7 coin this in this section that have some play chart, but I don't always place my limits on my exchanges because, like I said, I don't want to have too much limit open at the same time in case of something or the big dump and they all fail and I'm like, fuck, I have too much money in my trade and this is not the risk management. I have 2 3 trade at the max open, my limit's the same. So yeah, normally I'm trying to find on at least 5 to 7 chart that have some small play like this, that I can find some swing play, that I'm ready to have my limits open longer, and some scalp like this that I can take pretty much every day. So yeah,
And if your limits don't hit, you just cancel them at the end of the day.
yeah, exactly. I never go to sleep with limits open, even
Obviously.
if they are like swing plate. I will take this and I'm pretty sure I will have a good bounce there, except if we have a major dump. But pretty much every night when I go to sleep, I cancel all my limits open, and if I come back the next morning and the play still did not have fill and the play still valid, I open my limit back, and just depending on where the price is, if I see that we're close to my limit, I would probably go with this one first, since I more chance to fill in the next, let's say, hour, and I have a play in my day. Then some I would have, let's say, limits just lower there. I would probably go with the coin that I have a limit. The price is closer to my limit, just to try to have more play, not more play, but trying to have some play feel every day like this. So this is really how I'm working. It's really based on the price action we have and the setup I have. Some setup I have are better than other, and I'm trying to go with these one. And like I said, with the price, where the price is, if I look to my limits.
And you generally look for longs, yeah? You don't like shorting resistance.
Um, um, it's hard to say. I do love shorting when I see a really good place, like let's say on Solana, maybe this order block we have there, or this resistance, which is pretty strong. I will maybe try to short, but I really more like to go long on every day on the trade I take. Why, I don't know, because yes, right now I'm bullish on the market, but let's say a month back when we were like here, I was not bullish because I was like, we lost this major support and we're just consolidating under. I was like, we're definitely going more down, but I will not say I was ready to like open a short. I for a scalp, yes, every day. Let's say I have a good setup. Just remove this, and we have this top resistance right there, which is pretty strong at the moment. if we came back, I could have a small short for a day that maybe target my demand zone I have right here. Because let's say I would have this one, I will have to try shorting this area again. I will pretty much be up over 50% on this trade. So I would probably already have take all my profit and just letting this ride. So yeah, I do short like the same way I'm going long on trade with support and resistance, supply demand zone. But I will say the ratio, I go more like 80% long and 20% short. So yeah, it's just because I prefer going long, not because I don't have the setup. I do find some setup for short, but it's not really my thing. All right. So I think I pretty much do talk about everything I wanted to talk with you guys. Go over Bitcoin, some stock thing with SPY, yes, some indicator I love to use every Sunday just to have a general market overview. So there's some chart too. Yeah, so I think this is what will close the stream. Super happy, guys, to have did this Sunday prep with you. When Kenny asked me to do it, I was really hyped to do it. So maybe we will have another Sunday prep sometime, and also we'll be looking with Kenny to maybe have some stream running later this month. So yeah, guys. So on that, have a good night, have a good weeks, and we hope for a good green weeks coming.
It's gonna be a bad one, but we hope. Thank you, Astro. Merci pour le stream.
Yeah, pas trop, merci là. So have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.